and prophecies. Tweet at LOL Esports with the hashtag CWWin if you think they're going to avoid automatic relegation, or hashtag GIA win if you think they're going to move up in the playoff race. For now, though, we're about to kick off day number 2. This is the final day of regular summer games.
In these last couple of weeks, will they have the composure to pull it through today?
Another hook. They look for Frederick. He's taking a lot of damage. Spite it down. First blood. Now the Dragon. True Shot Barrage is coming in. It will be secured thanks to Godfred's efforts. Freeze, though, is on the hunt. An arrow, Stray, goes through. Freeze, jumping in, Chains of Corruption, but they've caught Godfred. Flays him back in. Shook gets another one.
Well, but he was going to repel, so at that point you've got to then headbutt and pulverize, but Audrey is in a bit of trouble himself.
Yeah, Cass comes around the side. There is the Arcane Shift and a hook. Get back over here. Cass is knocked into the tower, and they equalize that, but it's some support for AD carry. Frederick chases.
This is the same play again. Oh, teleport even coming through from Lenny.
And one also for Werlib. True Shot Barrage. Kaz still gets the hook though, and Freeze is there. Audrey just melts on the spot, but Shook is going to have to juggle his tower aggro. He does. He goes up, but he's taken down by Werlib. Meanwhile, the Wolves continue to tank this. Kaz avoids one more shot on the tower, but in comes the cow. Godfred will try to push them back, but he can't save.
How important the vision control is for the Giants, but it's not enough to stop Werlib from getting caught here.
Yeah, gets caught on the line. Godfred tries to push him back. A big barrel comes out, but Freeze is still able to take him down. In comes the True Shot Barrage, but it rings false. Now, a flash from the
barrage available, so that will have to be a Hail Mary from across the map.
Don't think it's
he is going to go for it.
No,
it's too late. That is not going to do the work. This might not be a good plan for the Wolves.
Big barrel knocks Soren in. He's going to immediately flash it. However, they've still got the potential flank from Werlib on the back. Oh, he's not going to use it. In comes the Stand United. Shook's going down as Werlib was able to find him. And just like that, it's going to be a 5v4.
Giants to take for their second of the game. Soren, I thought he might have looked for the laser there. It was actually Ezreal that picked that one up.
Giants are going to have to absolutely deal with soon enough. However, it will be easy pickings if they manage to secure someone here. Godfred is pulled in on a line. The Shen is stunned in the Rune Prison. Here comes the True Shot. Jesui Kaz, he's going down. Soren will be the one who doesn't pick him up. It's actually going to go over to Audrey. Frederick is the one who falls in.
The Giants are not checking this. They have enough to check, and they have not really committed anything to hoping they don't.
Oh,
that's.
I don't even think they needed it. He wasn't Dragon. Copenhagen Wolves have to do something with this Baron while it's still hot.
Well, there is the Dragon for Giants. And as you said, they have to do...
They keep poking it down. They've got a massive minion wave here. Lenny just to go for it. Freeze pops on the hunt. There is the taunt we were looking for. He's going to find Godfred, however. In comes the Chains of Corruption. It's going to stop Lenny as he's taken down. Godfred is pulled in, but you don't want to hook a cow.
One flash only hit Godfred in that fight. And that is not the person that you really want to be taunting into a fight, because he's going to turn around and pulverize the Baron.
Giants were eyeballing that Nexus.
Yeah, it's a bit of a consolation prize for the Wolves here. What this does mean, though, is
this may be where the inhibitor turret falls. It is happening. 38 minutes on the clock. Giants looking to end the Wolves in this game here. Kaz desperately trying to land the hook on Audrey, but he is a pixel away and therefore safe.
Longer, but the Baron waves are difficult. That's Audrey hook!
Caught him! He is not quite down yet, however. Lenny is going to try to be safe, but he finally falls. They will pick up Frederick, but Audrey just makes it out of danger. It's a 2-for-1 in favor of Giants.
Much Giants have to check these bushes. Teleport is coming in way from behind from Werlib. He has a lot of damage right now.
Yeah, Lenny, they were split just a little bit. Kaz is the one who took the Chains of Corruption, and he's popped just like that. Oh, Werlib goes around the back, but he's surrounded by Wolves, and he gets shut down. That's a 1-for-1 support for top laner. That might actually work out to Wolves' favor, but Shook is on his own. He has to get the Chilling Smite down, try to dodge away from the barrels. He's got to repel. He will use it. However, he's caught and squished by the rest of Giants. Meanwhile, super minions
up. The Wolves just cannot stand in front of the Giants when Audrey and Pepinero are just letting loose. The Giants are under attack.
They do, however, manage to secure the tower, and they even keep Frederick alive by some miracle.
Shift available will turn into a massive kill in the middle of a fight, if that happens, but that is going to be on Audrey's shoulders to keep him, but it has now died. The Giants run it. Teleport coming in from Lenny from the top side. Banshee's Veils on Werlib. still not being popped. Look at the health on Wolves. They're getting shredded.
Yeah, Koss is going down, but it's Godfrey who's going very low. Lenny, meanwhile, in the back trying to tank up 3 members all the while. Godfrey is down, so is Koss, but finally, Lenny will fall as there was no backup from the rest of the Wolves, and Soren gets picked off by Werlip, who goes a-hunting through the jungle. Audrey will squish the spider. Freeze is the last man standing, and he's not even in the base. Giants are eyeballing the win here.
The flank play from Lenny looked to be so good. He got onto both Audrey and Pepinero in that fight, but the damage follow-up just wasn't there from any of the Copenhagen Wolves. And Giants, they've played this game very slowly, but they're going to get this win here. They're pushing for the Nexus Towers.
They have not got too much else to contend with, just waiting until the minion waves arrive to back them up. Freeze goes solo, hunting, can't quite find Werlip on the back of the boomerang. He does, but it's not going to be nearly enough. 46 minutes into the game, Giants complete the ace, will push themselves forward in the playoff race, and they have knocked the Copenhagen Wolves out of the LCS.
With that loss, the Copenhagen Wolves now find themselves in automatic relegation, and that will put them down in the Challenger Series for the spring split for the 2016 season. But certainly, that while it does seem like a big blow, it is not the end of it. We've seen players go down to Challenger Series. We've seen the rebuilding, and honestly, we saw a lot of improvement out of the Wolves in these last couple of weeks. So I do not think this will be the last we've seen of these 5 players.
Absolutely not. I think you're completely right. And they've had a lot of time to sit and think about this. It has been staring them in the face for a while. And it's very, very hard to do, to pull off a win against Giants playing like that, who now push themselves forward, one more win up to try and make that statement. But